Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. Wanted to discuss this event a little bit and talk about Top Games revenue plunging. Looks like it's not going to be a good weekend for them, but all Chinese gaming stocks going to come under new rules, which could impact Evony. So let's take a look. First of all, just a hunch from me. I think this will be a very low revenue event for Evony. Most of the revenue does come on the second weekend of events when the cultural city comes out, but this one, it's kind of lackluster. It's a good sub, don't get me wrong, but compares to the Napoleon one that had in-city troop HP 50% and then all troop attack 10%, this is pretty lackluster. And what Evony does, when Evony floods the market every single weekend or every second weekend with cultural subs or other items, and then the next weekend they're not as good as the previous ones, people get in their mind, well, my $100 went further last week, so I'm not spending this week, right? I'm going to wait until it's as good as it was last time when I spent. So people won't spend as much. But also there's no Aptoide codes out. Aptoide has reduced the VIP program to 7 days from 30 days. Last weekend, we had no codes for like 2 days, remember? And then all of a sudden, Thursday night, there was a code and then a couple codes. And now this week, there's no codes right now. And there was only like one for the past couple days. So people don't like to spend as much, right? So now you're asking people to spend 5% more all the time. And it's just 5%. It's a small amount, but that mental, I'm getting a sale thing works. Then I'll get to the China gaming rules in a second. So one thing I can offer you instead of Aptoide codes is there is a contest going around in Evony. All you got to do is make 3 purchases of $5 at the bottom there. And then go to the description of my video or go to my Discord in the Aptoide help section. There's a Google form. Fill it out. Put your wallet address. I've done it. This is safe. It's from an Aptoide representative who gave it to me. And you can see here you could win up to $1,000 in Aptoide coins. Up to you if you want to do it. I don't see any harm in doing it, trying to win some free stuff. Now, China released overnight, so about 24 hours ago now, they changed their gaming rules. And they did this a little while ago, like a couple years ago, but last time it only affected minors. This time it's going to affect everyone. So look at this. By the way, Zero Hedge, any of you guys out there read this website? I love it. It is just all finances, so financial advice and geopolitics and how it affects finances. But anyways, I love it. Let me know if you guys read it. Anyways, they posted a thing that basically said Chinese players, so China is going to come down on games and say that the games can't be too monetized anymore. Right here are the new rules that they're looking at. The draft includes an especially concerning clause that would limit monetization of hardcore games. Suggest things like removing common rewards like daily login, first purchase reward, and tiered rewards for the amount of spending, etc. There also seems to be a suggestion of capping per person spending. So this would impact Chinese players, but it would also make them have to change the game, right? Because they love their Chinese base, their Asian player base. They can't be giving them a disadvantage. Now, pink gems were brought in to fight certain countries such as Japan have anti-gambling rules, anti-loot box rules, where you get a random general in a box and you don't know what you're purchasing. So that's why they had pink gems. So technically, a Japanese player is not purchasing a gamble box on a general. They're purchasing pink gems and then using that in-game currency. That's how they get around it. But China's not going to let that happen. So who knows how that's going to happen, but just pay attention and you'll see in a few months that certain things might happen. Like we're not going to get, these activity things on the wall. maybe these won't be here to click on, because that's a thing that makes you log in a certain amount of time to claim a reward. And daily logins, right? Like up here, maybe these won't be there. Maybe Crazy Eggs won't have a timer anymore, so you could just do it whenever. Things like that might change in the game. So be very interesting to see what happens. Hopefully it works out well for the player base. Let me know your thoughts on this. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.